The book we've been reading, apart from Akintola, His Life and Times by Akintola, has also been Adventures in Power Book 2, The Travels of Democracy and the Rule of Law by Papa Obafemi Awolowo. We read some things from this last week. But before I go back to the book, it's okay to say that Awo talked about. We've learned about the fact that Akintola was in the Federal House of Representatives, and then Papa Olo was, in the Western region, of course, was a premier. And then he decided to go to the center because he had ambitions to become the prime minister. Contrary to what a lot of people have said, even some writers have said this as well, that Akintola was not trying to be premier, he was just doing his own in Lagos. That's not true. Actually, he lobbied to be premier of Western region, and there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's also important not to paint this picture. And there's something I was going to say earlier, that whilst we are running away from one extreme, sometimes we also run into another extreme. So one extreme is Akintola is bad, there's nothing good about him, Papa is Orisha and all of that. The other extreme is Akintola is good, you guys you just don't understand what he was saying, everything he did was right, everything you really look at that's not true. Both of them are extremes. Akintola did some very terrible stuff, but he was also a good person. And some of the things he did, even if you don't like what he did, you can understand why he did them. And the things that he did in government that where he messed up is also okay to explain those things so that we don't have more of his kind rising. Because, like I said last week, you need a lot of Awolowo and a little bit of Akintola to be able to become president or even do anything worthwhile in Nigerian politics. Therefore, you can't throw away everything. However, you also can't make it look as if this is the best thing since sliced bread. Our Lord did not get him. All of you did not get him. It's just propaganda. That one also is another extreme.